Hello boys and girls. So, thank you for joining me for what is going to be a collective reading. You know, I've got into doing these more recently. I'm quite enjoying it. I'm quite enjoying a good old collective video and a good old collective chinwag. And I started my first collective, well, first in a while, with a spirit baby reading. So I thought it's only right, since that's not my usual thing, I thought it's only right that I do a DF collective for twin flames, mainly twin flames, but also soulmates, high level soulmates, you know, and also don't pay too much attention to the label if you don't resonate. Like, if it resonates, it resonates. But anyway, I'm going to start with the DMs, and I'm just going to use my oracle deck. I'm just going to use this truth deck oracle, because I get some pretty good messages from it, and I've been using it for readings today, so we'll see what happens. But the DMs, what is going on with the DMs? There's some very interesting messages here. I'm going to clarify that one. So we have got a lot of mixed things going on here. For this collective, your DM may have done something significant to betray the connection, because we've got betrayal here. So that's where I'm going to start. We've also got no longer interested, and I was going to clarify that, but the energy that's coming through now as I dip into the reading is that this DM has made it look like he is no longer interested. So, you know, whatever that looks like for your connection, it could be that he's denied anything's happened with you. It could be denying that there's any feelings there. It could be pushing you away, blocking you, no contact, like ghosting, that kind of thing. He has basically made it look like you're crazy and he's betrayed you. And it's not just a case of the standard, you know, okay, they're in and they're out, there's a runner energy. It's not. There is something that's happened that's a little bit more serious, potentially, or a little bit more significant, where you're feeling a lot of significant pain from it. So it's something that has been a betrayal to the connection. I get the vibe that there's a karmic involved already, and I get the vibe that this karmic's finding out. So it could be throwing you under the bus in order to save his skin. But Spirit is saying, trust me, he's paying for it. Like, so, and that's where the rest of the reading comes in, because we have got trapped emotions, be vulnerable, beautiful energy, it's lust not love, superficial bond, and divine union. So divine union is still on the cards for these DMs. They know it, they want it, but they are like, how on earth can I get back from this? And for a lot of these DMs, they may have completely shut down to the idea that it's going to happen, because they know they have made an epic mistake. They are like, do you know what? Where can I go from here? Where can I take this now? Because I have really, really screwed my twin flame over, or my soulmate, or someone that, you know, I have a soul bond with. I have chemistry with them. It's lust, not love. I'm taking that to be that there is a chemistry that they can't fight. They can't fight it. You know, like, they might sit there and pick it to pieces. They might pick this connection to pieces and say, do you know what, right, I need out in some way, because it is a runner vibe that I'm getting here as well. And they just say, I just can't do it. And, you know, they find you to be alluring. They find you to be very sexually attractive. They find you to be intelligent, articulate, Spirit saying as well, like smart, funny, charismatic, everything, all the things that they want, the perfect woman. But they also know that it's not just about that, and if they stripped all those things away and you were horrible, they would still want you, because it's a soul bond and they can't fight it, and they know that, and they are a little bit running from it a little bit, not gonna lie. That's where the trapped emotions comes in, and that's where the be vulnerable comes in, because they are peeling away some layers. So what's happening with these DMs at the moment is that they are getting they're getting some triggers, they're getting some purges, Spirit saying releasing, but they're in a bit of immature energy. They don't want to face it, so Spirit's making them face it. I'm going to ask about the karmic energy before I move on to the DFs. Like, what's the sitch with the karmic? I do feel like these twin flames that I'm channeling for are likely in no contact. as well. So there is that. What's the situation with the karmic influence? What's going on there? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Right, there's loads here. Right. I can't take that. No. Right. So we've got, goodness me. And what's interesting, a lot of, because these cards are black and pink, but what's interesting is we've got a lot of black cards, like overwhelming amount of black cards here. And I feel like this is because the energy is pretty dark. Now, I've been channeling that the collective is experiencing, the twin flame collectives are experiencing a lot of connections that are being exposed to karmic partners in order to push the twin flame out of the karmic relationship. And the karmics are heating things up. They're upping the ante. They are not letting go of the person that they're with. They don't want to let go. They don't want to let go. So, and that's what we've got here. We've got the answer is no, and let go of the past. The answer is no, I aren't letting go. The answer is no, this karmic is not right for me. The answer is it's, you know, it's difficult. Like the karmic's like, I'm not letting go. But also the twin flame is like, I know I need to get out. And it's past life. You know, we've got let go of the past. There's a past life connection here as well. There's probably, these particular twins have probably been with the karmic for a long time. There's a lot to let go of, and we've got a spiritual connection as well. So there is spiritual connection here in the terms that this is a karmic influence. So there's spiritual lessons to learn. We've got opening layers. This will be happening gradually. And then we've got twin flame. So these karmics know about the twin flame, and despite that, they are still kind of forcing the DM to put on a bit of a show that, you know, they're happy together, we're happy together, we're in love and we're happy, like catching feelings. No. And the DMs might be going along with it. Some of these DMs are probably going to go along with it because the karmic's a little bit hot on the ankles with stuff, hot on the tail. We've got see each other soon, talking person. I feel like that's because these karmics are either living with their counterpart, your counterpart, or they are like just around all the time. And it's like, how do I get this person out of my life without completely upheaving it? That's the vibe I'm getting there. And we've got feeling depressed and chaser. This is the karmic. They're chasing. They are chasing. And the thing is with chaser energy, it does repel. And that's exactly what's happening with these DMs. They are getting repelled, but a lot of them are too scared to budge. And I do feel like it's coming. It's coming. They might need to build a bit of confidence. They might need to build a little bit of stamina and they might have to build a nest egg. Like there's a lot of things going on there. But yeah, you know, that it's on its way out, and these karmics are very well aware of that. So let's see what's going on with the DFs, because, we've got something. The thing is with the DFs, a lot of them are coming home to themselves because of these influences and because of these, like, situations. A lot of the DFs are coming into their own personal power. They know what this is, they know who they are, and they are like, do you know what, I'm just going to shine bright, I'm just going to do me, you do you. If you want to stay in a connection with somebody who doesn't treat you right, you stay in that connection. If you want to preserve a marriage or preserve a household, or, you know, you stay there until you realize it's not comfortable and it's not suited for you. That's absolutely fine. And do me. A lot of DFs are finding soulmates, or, you know, kind of dating and stuff like that, and getting themselves out there. And if that's you, you know, that's absolutely fine. Please don't feel like that's not fine. And the ones that aren't dating, they might just be going deeper into the purpose. But yeah, DFs are often in a really good place. I've got a few. I just want one more. Oh, that's an interesting one that we got that one. So, yeah, okay. I feel like I want to take that one too. Right, okay. So, I did say that, you know, with the DMs, they do realise that there is a deep attraction, a deep chemistry. And to mirror that with the DFs, we got very attracted. So the DFs feel that chemistry too. They feel, and I'm hearing alignment. So a lot of them are coming into alignment. They know that their counterpart is their counterpart, but they know that it's not quite there yet. They're not quite ready for what's to come. They're not quite ready for union. They're getting polished off, or they're finishing off some things. Now, what we've got in reverse, which is interesting, is we've got suppressed emotions in reverse. So these DFs are dealing with their healing. They're doing the healing, they're dealing with the wounds, they're dealing with what comes up. And we've also got dreaming of you in reverse. So they aren't focused on the DM. They're not really focused on the DM. They're kind of like, oh, whatever, do your thing, I'm doing mine. Like, a bit sassy with it. We've got breakup, we've got an affair, we've got comparing options, we've got separate, we've got ignoring you, we've got deceiving you. These DFs have been ghosted, cut off, made to look like the other woman, made to look like they are talking shit, and that they're not, they're not telling. Basically, these DMs have been found out, and he has thrown his DF under the bus. He's thrown his DF under the bus, and these DFs are like, do you know what? If you're going to make me out to be like some other woman that's just a fling, or like that I've got an obsession with you, you do that, hon. But I'm going to do me. And they have walked away, maybe temporarily, from these connections. They kind of know where it's going to go, but they also just say, well, I'll just, whatever, you do. I'm not interested. I'm just going to have fun. We've got intimacy issues and online dating. So I do feel like, because I did say a lot of DFs are going for, maybe trying to date outside of the twin flame connection. But I do feel like they're struggling with it. So if you are a DF that's dating outside of your twin flame connection, and you're finding that you're struggling with it, my piece of advice for that is that I would say, leave it. If your heart's not in it, don't do it, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it just to try and find love outside of this connection when you're maybe not ready for it, or maybe it's not the right time. Like, I would wait until it feels more natural. We've got worry in reverse. So despite all that, these DFs aren't worried. And the interesting thing as well is we've got deceiving you and friendship only. So the DFs know that the DMs have basically done a number on them because their karmic's found out, and they accept that. They're accepting it. They're not worried. They're not worried about where it's going to go. They're not worried about the relationship future. They know, they kind of know, they're in the knowing, and they're still holding on to the connection in a good light. So despite the fact that this has all happened, they still see their counterpart as someone who they would consider a friend, someone who they've got unconditional love for. They're in a very powerful place. A very powerful place. Very powerful one. I think that's all I've got for the reading. It's a bit long, so I'm going to have to cut it short. But I do hope you've enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments if you want to see me do more of these.